and welcome to another video. This one is about vocal fry. What is vocal fry? And how can we use it as singers? So vocal fry is kind of like, have you ever gargled with water or mouthwash? This is like gargling but without the water, without the liquid. So you've got kind of a very soft, gentle airflow going through your vocal cords, and you're going Some people can do it, some people find it a little bit more difficult. So if you do find it difficult, grab yourself some water, do some gargling, take the water away, and then try and do it again. But just try it for me now, just like after 3. 1, 2, 3. Can you do it yet? If you can do it, see if you can move the note up and down that you're using. It's not really, it's kind of the sound. You can move it slightly, sometimes not too much, kind of like this. So we're kind of moving it from low to high, although the notes are kind of a little bit more restricted. Give it a go. After 3. 1, 2, 3. Sounds kind of silly, doesn't it? What does this actually do for us as singers? Well, a lot of people use it as a warm-up. It does warm up the vocal cords, especially in the morning when you don't really want to do anything really too dramatic as a warm-up. You don't want to start sirening and, you know, kind of like going through scales. Something like this, just to kind of get the vocal cords warmed up, is always a good way to start. Other people have used it as part of their singing technique to add emotion, especially in ballads. The singer that famously used it, probably a little bit too much maybe, is Britney Spears. So she'd go, ah. So I'm singing the word I, and what she'd do is what I've just done, is start with vocal fry and then grow into the word. Vocal fry coming into a word works really well when it's an open vowel sound. It's much, much more difficult if it's a consonant or a closed vowel sound. So the I would be a great one. So I. Let's have a go at doing that. So basically what we're doing is we're putting the vocal fry on, which is softening the breath flow. We're not giving that much breath to this vocal fry. It's very sat back, very deep in the throat. Just like you would be if you were gargling. If you added too much breath, if you were gargling water, all the water would come out. It's the same kind of thing. And then we're going to push through into the word I and actually sing that word. And when we do that, you do add some more breath to that. You push through with the breath that brings the vocal cords together and creates a note. So if we do it after 3, let's have a go. So we're going to do the word I, starting with vocal fry and then growing into the word. So 1, 2, 3. Should we have a go again? How did you get on? Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. And when it grows into the note, when you push that air through, you can actually feel a change. Everything sort of goes, oh, yeah, let's sing a note now. And you can feel the change in your throat. Let's do it again and see if you can feel that change. Really concentrate on the feeling and what's happening there. You should be able to feel what's happening. 1, 2, 3. Did you feel it? I think you probably did. If you don't, just carry on a few times and really soften the vocal fry as it pushes through into the word. And then you'll see how that works. There's also, this is used obviously, as I was saying, to add emotion into some parts of songs, especially ballads. A lot of R&B singers use it. Sometimes we want to sing without that happening. How would we stop that happening? Because sometimes when you're singing softly, it kind of happens automatically because you're trying to sing softly, so there's not enough airflow coming through, and it immediately starts the word with vocal fry. And if you start in every word or every start of every line on vocal fry, it gets a bit samey and kind of loses its effect. It's kind of overdrive. So how do we soften that? As I say, you generally use it on an open vowel sound, like an I or an A. So really what we need to do, if we're going to not put vocal fry in front of a word is to soften the way the vocal cords come together. So we're going to put something like a silent H, which is really useful, in front of the I. So we're just going to use that example of the I again. So instead of singing I, we're going to sing high, but we're going to soften that H. We're not going to emphasize it. We're not going to go high. We're not going to do that. We're going to go really soft, like we would do, like we were just doing. So it's really soft. So instead of I, we're going to go high. And as you can see, that vocal fry doesn't come on, even though I'm singing really softly, and it's a vowel sound. The H in front of that, the silent H, brings the vocal cords together so you don't get that vocal fry. Let's try it again. Give it a whirl. Silent H, high, really soft. 1, 2, 3. High. You getting it? Is any vocal fry coming through? Shouldn't be. So let's think about it. You've got to think about the H as well, because it gets your jaw in the right position, gets everything working as it should be. No vocal fry. 1, 2, 3. High. So you should know now at the end of this video how to put vocal fry on and how to take it off, which is good. If you want to do a ballad, you want to add some emotion in some places, but you don't want it all over the place, and you want to be in control of your sound. I hope you've enjoyed the video.